Hi everybody. This is Sarah, and today we're going to be discussing Libra's forecast for the month of August 2021. This is my take on the astrology and the tarot, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. In today's video, we're going to look at 6 sectors of your life, including what you're bringing forward from July into August, the biggest obstacle for the month, your biggest asset for the month, your home life, your love life, both partnered and single Libra natives, and then we'll look at the outcome or where you'll be at the end of the month. Then after that, I'll switch to a different deck and use the Colette Baron Reed Crystal Oracle deck and draw a stone or crystal for you to use in the month of August. So this is a really powerful month for you, Libra, and I think you've been feeling the energy build in, well, June, July, and then it's really going to come forward in August. So I'm very excited to see how this will play out for you. So let me shuffle the cards really quickly, and this month I'm using the Doreen Virtue Fairy Oracle deck. So let me just shuffle really quickly, and we'll draw the first card. Oh, inner child. Okay, this plays right along with Chiron, doesn't it? Chiron is retrograde right now in Aries. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here and in the description box below. During the retrograde, we're going to have childhood issues come up to be healed. So I think your inner child will be very active in late July and the beginning of August. And I think it probably needs some attention and some nurturing. There's several ways that we can do this. We can allot at least 5 minutes a day to check in with ourselves. Place your dominant hand over your heart and ask your inner child what they need. And then be open with whatever pops into your mind. Don't judge it. Don't second guess it. Just accept that it's a message from your inner child. And it could be something like love, or to watch a certain television program, or to go outside and play, or it could be hugs. It could be an adventure. There is no wrong answer, but I think it's important that we listen to that energy, because this is part of a powerful healing cycle that started in July that still we need to heal the inner child and show the inner child love and caring in the month of August. Children are a big issue for Libra, so it's really important that you check in all month long and see what your inner child needs. And of course, if it's something you can do that won't break the bank or won't throw your life in disarray, then why not do it? If it's taking 5 minutes to walk outside and pet a puppy, or color, or give yourself a hug, then why not do it? I think that's going to be the energy that you bring forward into the beginning of the month. Let's look at your biggest obstacle. Let me shuffle really quickly. Romantic partner. Not a surprise here, Libra, is it? Are you dating the wrong people still? Are you still looking for love in all the wrong places? And are you accepting less than you deserve? This is what usually happens because Libra has such a huge heart. You love so intently. You love from the bottom of your toes to the top of your head, and you have so much love to give. Unfortunately, not a lot of people can meet you there, and because of that, you end up settling, and you end up with someone who you can see the good in, and you can see the potential in, but they're not healed enough at this time to be able to give you what you need, and still you stick around. I do more love readings for Libra than I do for any other sign, and most of them are negative, because the person that you're into can't give you what you need. And that's just the way it is. There is no easy way to say that, and there is no easy way to handle that. The love that you're seeking, Libra, comes from within. Once you love yourself the way that you want somebody else to love you, then you no longer need to seek love from people who can't give it to you. And I know that sounds kind of roundabout, but let me simplify it and just be honest. You are wasting your time with the wrong people. How's that? Straight to the point. Stop trying to change people if they can't commit, if they can't give you what you need, if they can't be honest with you, if they can't reciprocate your feelings, then they're not the right person. And even though you may love them, and even though they may be even someone that you've had a long-term relationship with, this is not going to change in the month of August. There is someone else out there for you who will give you the love that you need. But if you are hung up in these relationships that are not serving you, you're not going to be available. So really think about that in the month of August, and look at how your romantic partner is your biggest obstacle? Because isn't that telling? Okay, and we still haven't looked at your romance sector. Can't wait to see what that says. Okay. Yeah, I'll put a trigger warning on this one. Let's look at your biggest asset for the month. New location. Okay, you've been thinking about moving, or either you've already moved. You're ready for a change. You feel this next chapter is going to be better. And guess what? It is going to be better. But as long as you're stuck in this rut of doing the same thing with the same people, the same way, nothing changes. And what you're really craving is change right now, Libra. You know that life can be so much better than what it is. And don't get me wrong, it has improved since 2020. Your life has been a lot better this year than it was last year and the year before, but it's still not where you want it to be. And you're not asking for too much in wanting someone who can love you the way you love them, and asking for someone to respect you, and asking for a job that will pay you what you're worth, and a home that meets your needs. That's not asking for too much. Once again, why are you settling? So your biggest asset for the month will be changing location. But Libra, don't jump out there at the first thing that presents itself just because it's an option. Look all the way through the details, read the lease, look at who is trying to manipulate you maybe into moving as well. Is this something that you want to do and your family wants to do, and it's more money and it's further from work? You know, look at the full picture with this one. This is an interesting reading so far, I know, but trust me, this is a better month for you, because I think in August you become more confident. And because of that, you're going to be more likely to, pardon me, not take as much shit. So this is a good thing. Now, with that though comes you having to get tough and get real on your boundaries. So let's look at the next card, which will be your home life. Okay, I do apologize. My camera quit working just then, but I didn't stop. I drew the next card, which was look inside yourself. So I think this is pretty self-explanatory. You know that there's some problems at home. You know that things aren't going the way that you really envisioned them going, and you may be at a loss on how to fix the problem. But in reality, you know you have the answers, and you know what needs to be done. It may not be easy, but you know what needs to be done. So trust yourself, trust your intuition. Know that things can change for the better. You're stronger and more capable than you ever give yourself credit for, Libra. Tap into that inner strength, look inside for the answer, and move forward accordingly. You got this. So let me draw the next card, and this will be for Libra's love life. Oh, kindness. Okay. Single Libras. Are you being kind enough to yourself? Or are you finding out that all the stress from overworking and trying to have a social life and trying to be the best person that you can be, trying to commit as a friend to being there more, trying to be there more for your kids or your grandkids, is taking all of your energy? Being snarky or being sarcastic or maybe even mean to the people around you. It's time to show yourself some kindness as well as the people around you, Libra. And we do this by taking better care of ourselves, by making time for self-care, by being realistic about how much energy you have, how much time you have in your schedule to do things, to work overtime, to go to school, to party, to date. So it's a lot of things going on at once. And yes, you can handle it, you're capable, but how long are you going to keep the schedule up? And is it really in your best interest to walk around feeling this tired and this grumpy? Probably not. Show yourself some kindness and rest. Schedule in rest every week. You can still go out. You may just have to cut back a little bit on the overtime and maybe not go out as often. But I think that overall, your dating life will improve when you feel better, because there might have been someone really nice that came into your orbit lately, but you were not having it because you were tired. They'll probably come back around, and if not, somebody else will be there. So don't you want to be feeling good when this happens? So schedule time for self-care. I would read this card for partnered Libras that it's time to show some kindness to your partner. It's time to show some kindness to the relationship. Relationships are like gardens. If we don't constantly tend them, show them some TLC, weed them, water them, and plant good things in them, they can easily die or become overgrown with negativity. Spend some time with your partner in the month of August, one-on-one. No kids, no family, No distractions. If you can, go for a long weekend, or maybe even if it's just a drive in the country, just the two of you, then spend that time together working on the relationship, doing things that you both enjoy, spending time together, building intimacy, and being present. Not being on your phone, not worrying about work, not worrying about school or the kids, but being present. And I think that you will see the relationship will bloom again. It's really important to be clear on what you want too, because we saw that your biggest obstacle for the month will be your spouse or your romantic partner. Look at that as well. Is your relationship or your romantic partner the biggest obstacle you have in your life to moving forward? And if it is, then you know what to do. Why are you spending time with someone who's your biggest obstacle? If you're in an unhealthy relationship, August will be the time for that to probably end. And while it may feel heartbreaking because you really care about the person, deep down you know it's what needs to happen. So let's look at the next card, which will be the outcome. If you stay on the path that you're currently on, we can expect, oh, look at this, follow your dreams. This is a really good card. So if you stay on this path, it's very likely that, yeah, you may end a long-term relationship, but you may also see things opening up in almost miraculous ways. You have these internal goals that you want to meet and you have dreams, but often you don't discuss them with people because you feel like you might be ridiculed or judged. So you keep them close to your heart, and that's fine. That's fine. But what would happen if you let yourself believe that they were possible? What would happen if they started coming true? Wouldn't that be miraculous? And I think there's a good possibility by the end of the month that we see just that happening. You have all that you need to be successful. Usually the biggest obstacle for us all, not just you, Libra, but for us all, is ourselves. Really look at that too and see if you're standing in your own way. And if you are, do what you can to fix that. So overall, it looks like it's going to be a very fast-paced month with some drama around your romance. But other than that, it looks like it's going to be a very good month for you. Just remember to slow down a little bit and take care of yourself. Because if you don't, you're probably going to be suffering from burnout by mid-August. So I'm going to draw one more card, and this will be your stone to work with for the month. Oh, we haven't seen this one in a while. Mookaite Jasper. This is an Australian stone. It's a really, really nice stone too, with very gentle energy. I think people use this stone most often for stress. It brings peace and a feeling of wholeness in times of stress or chaos, and it can help us with decision making, especially when we're having a difficult time, maybe doing something that we need to do or know we need to do, but we're having a very tough time actually putting the steps in place. Yeah, this is a perfect stone for you in the month of August. It encourages us also to accept change. If you can, meditate with, wear, or carry a piece of Mookaite Jasper with you. It's a relatively affordable stone. You don't see a lot of jewelry made with it though, and it comes in a variety of colors from yellow to brown to purple. I would definitely suggest that you work with it in August. Once again, this has been an interesting reading. Nothing you can't handle, and probably no surprises for you, Libra. Remember, it only gets better from here. Overall, this has been a good year for you. There's been some ups and downs, sure. You are moving forward, so don't forget that. And don't let little setbacks ruin that momentum. If you would like to know more, I would suggest that you schedule a private reading. I'll put my information up here and of course in the description box below. I'm taking readings now for September and October, so you might want to get your name in now to get a reading. So if you like this video, let me know in the comment section below, and let's thank the patrons for making this video possible. If you find value in this type of content, why not consider joining and becoming a patron too? For something as little as $5 a month, you can really contribute to this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and please stay tuned for the next video. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.